What's red? This thin and brings instant smiles. Red envelopes, 红包. It used to be the only thing that mattered to me during Chinese New Year. But my dad, he thought differently. As I grew older, I learned that it's customary for families to visit each other and celebrate Chinese New Year together with a variety of traditional delicacies. While many families keep their celebrations within their own community, my family prefers something more diverse and inclusive. I remember the night when my dad asked me to prepare long white foldable tables just right before Chinese New Year across our front yard because he had invited his co-workers and employees to join us for a Chinese New Year meal together with the rest of the family. Growing up in Indonesia, a country rich in cultural diversity with over 17,000 islands, 1,300 ethnicity groups, and 700 languages, it's not just our Chinese mates who came to visit us and celebrate Chinese New Year with us. In fact, most of my dad's co-workers and employees were Muslim. At the gathering, I sat in the corner of the yard talking with a younger employee. Through our conversation, I learned to recognize the cultural differences for our Muslim guests, whether it's the food they ate, the food they couldn't eat, whether it's the way they celebrated the New Year, whether it's the type of gifts they exchanged with each other. Some of our Muslim guests, they never saw the Chinese lion dance. They were unfamiliar with our precious red envelopes, and even the aromas of our Chinese cuisine was unusual. Although I could have prepared some of my favorite non-halal dishes just for myself and served separate halal meals for our Muslim guests, I chose to set aside my preferences because by doing so, we could all sit together at the table of harmony, share the same meal that everyone could enjoy, and talk under the orange evening sky as if we were all part of one big family. It's in these thoughtful choices that the true spirit of inclusiveness comes alive, turning our Chinese New Year into a celebration, into a meaningful experience for everyone. Seeing how harmony can be developed through my dad's little act of sharing cultures made me realize that Chinese New Year is so much deeper than just red envelopes. I remember one time when I talked with a young Muslim kid. He never had red envelopes, so I told my dad, he's still a kid. In our Chinese culture, we give red envelopes to young kids. And to see the joy in his face made me realize that it's not about people with different cultures, it's not about people who don't share our customs, but it's actually about people who share the same values as us. And in our Chinese New Year case, it's the values of unity, family, and the honoring of our diverse heritage. Fellow tradition keepers, perhaps when we celebrate diversity through open dialogues, mutual learning, and respect for differences, we may just find ourselves living in a harmonious world that we all aspire to be in. Thank you.